So when the PlayStation 5 was first revealed to us with the two-tone look, we had questions around the outer shell and if that could be removed and even replaced with a customized shell that maybe Sony really gets into and they release some really cool ones to go alongside of different games. Think of like what we had with the Xbox 360 faceplate, of course. Then we saw leaked images that seemed to show the shell completely off of that center part, and then we got that teardown, and Sony did confirm that the shell around the black center part of the PS5 was completely user removable and would not void the warranty. The way Sony can tell, of course, if you tamper with one of their systems, is they have a warranty sticker that you void that's strategically placed to cover up a screw or a latch or something that you would need to remove that for to open it up. This is good news, of course, because I figured, well, even if Sony doesn't do it, I'm sure third parties will. And it looks like it's already happening. That's right, ahead of the PlayStation 5 release, it looks like a website has now popped up, and I guess a company even, that will be attempting to do this, and I wanted to go over that here with you guys today. Remember, if you enjoy these videos, hit the like button, guys. Helps out a lot. And if you're new here to the Spawn Wave Plus channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. We're going to go over to their website here. It is called PlayStation 5. Now, I can't tell you up front to order one of these because I have not seen anything beyond what appear to be renderings of this, and to be honest, they could be poor quality, but I will say I've taken the plunge on one of these, and I'll tell you which one it is, mostly because I figure, hey, we'll find out. Sure, we'll do a video on it, we'll see if it's any good, if the quality is decent enough to where I can comfortably say, yes, you can order this, but we'll go over, I guess, the first attempt now at trying to replace those side panels with customized colors, it seems, currently. Now, we see it, this is PlayStation 5, shows they're just one of the systems with their custom shell around it. Custom has no limits, of course, to go along with the Sony slogan there for the PlayStation. Currently have them up for pre-order, and they have actually a decent enough selection to start out with. Now, they say back to black. PlayStation 5 was born out of the single desire to create a matte black custom faceplate, simply because we believed it was what the PS5 community deserved. Along the way, the community and our partnering manufacturers have inspired us to craft even more options. And I kind of agree, actually. I like the all black look of the PlayStation 5. Remember, that was one of those custom mock-ups that a person did. Like, we had all those special edition mock-ups and all of this. What could the Spider-Man one look like, as an example? But the matte black one, I think, looked really, really good. So what I did was I decided to order one of the matte black shells that they have here. In fact, if we scroll down, we can see the selection of products they have. They have the V1 matte black limited edition. That's the one that I did order. Then we also have chromatic, cherry red, jungle camo, and then indigo blue. I still think that matte black works the best out of all of these. And there's also no purple. So, like, PlayStation 5, you got to get on that. There's got to be a purple one. If there was a purple one, that's the one I probably would have grabbed. I might have ordered that and the matte black, to be honest, just to have both of them. But I have to see what the quality is here because I have no idea how they're doing this. I don't know if they have a mold for it already or if they're like 3D printing these. And that's my one concern, is the overall quality. These are $40 each. Now, it has to be two different shells, so I guess it's technically 20 and then 20 for each side, but you expect with that kind of price that the quality would be on the higher end. They also appear to be trying to get these out for launch day. They say we're aiming to process and dispatch all orders before the PS5 release day to ensure your plates arrive in time. And I'm also wondering about this when it comes to the fit of the shell itself, because the system isn't out yet. I'd be curious how they managed to get dimensions and to make sure it locks into place and slides correctly. You feel like they would want to have a system they can test all this on. I don't know, maybe they do in some way, or maybe they're eyeballing it. That's my other concern, along with the quality, is how well it'll actually snap together and if it looks quote-unquote stock, right? Like it's something that Sony actually made. They do, of course, say that they are not affiliated with Sony in any way. They're third-party accessories, all of this. And if I went over and looked at their Twitter account, that appears to have made this month, so very, very recently. So it's hard to say exactly what we're dealing with here because all of the images appear to be renderings of these. Like I don't think these would be them actually in a studio taking pictures of this. So Once again, it's hard to say the quality of this altogether and how it would look in person. Also, I like the Ultra Instinct one there. They're not going to do any of those because there's a lot of copyright stuff, obviously, that you would get into. But I think if they started with a lot of the solid colors for either side, that would be enough to really get things moving for them. I do think third parties have a real opportunity here with these customized side panels for the PlayStation 5. I think most game companies do. Really, if they can, and it's a big enough release, even if it's not Sony, like let's say there's, as an example, there's a new Mass Effect coming out. Maybe Cyberpunk did something with this, and so on. Just really big releases that they can then take the side panels and customize them, license them, and then put them out there for people who are big fans of the series of that game. Like, it's really cool to think about that, but I'm a bit concerned that it just will never happen. But either way, at least we have some of these third parties starting to pop up now, with PlayStation 5 being the first one that I've seen to at least offer a matte black option. So we'll see how this turns out. I guess it'll get here for me on launch day, and maybe that'll be a whole video where we attempt to put it on and see how it looks in person. But let me know what you guys think about customized shells popping up already for the PlayStation 5, and if you're interested in picking one of these up, because they are $40. My recommendation right now is to wait to see how this turns out. Like I said, we'll do a whole video. I'll get some really close-up images of it. I'll tell you if it's flimsy or not, and we'll see if it's worth the money. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video on the way out if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, and I'll see you next time.